Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to new video. And in today's video we're gonna look at a couple new products and like new releases and sneak peeks and all these types of things. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. In case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, and that's mostly what we're gonna talk about today. In case you're interested in what I'm wearing, I have the Little Ghost palette by Odin's Eye in collaboration with Angelica Nyquist. Then I'm also wearing the Glaminatrix Nocturnal Mini palette that they just re-released, and the All I Ever Wanted by Unearthly to kind of like create this very peacocky look. And now let me move to the side, like so, and let's look at the releases. So ColourPop is supposed to release a Bratz collection on the 10th of October. I don't know if they already shown the inside of the palette, or like the I don't know if it's palette or if it's a collection. I think I've seen something like lip products, and I don't know if there's also gonna be eye products or anything, but I've definitely seen a reel with their like lip products. So yeah, that would be really cool. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I'm sure they're gonna show that very soon. I did watch Bratz growing up, but I don't know if I would really need this. If it's really interesting, I might get that. Then NBA already released the Blackhead Society, and it's all shimmer 9 pan for $38. And it looks amazing. Like, there's so many fun colors. If it comes on monolith, I definitely want this palette because it's these like goldy oranges with blues, with greens, with purples. It looks gorgeous. It's exactly the kind of autumn color story that I'm really into right now. So yeah, if this comes on monolith, I want this so bad. Then Nomad Cosmetics already released their Chicago palette. How is it called? Speaksy vibes. I guess that's, yeah, Chicago Speaksy. It's very neutral palette with lots of grays, this like pistachio green and then like browns and pops of purple. It definitely looks very interesting. It's their 15 pan, which I do prefer their 15 pans over their like bigger palettes, but it has a lot of neutrals for me. Like, I love this color story. I think it's really cool color story, but for me, I could have this color story in a 9 pan, honestly, because it's not a color story that I would wear all that much. I was kind of expecting it to be slightly more colorful because on the packaging there's like a lot of yellowy orange, red, some like pinks. So I was just kind of expecting it to be slightly more colorful than what it is, but I love this color story. Like, I think it's really cool, and I will try to dupe this with my singles and see like if I would use it, and if I would, then maybe I would buy the full palette. But right now it's not really something that I feel like I would use a lot, and I have a lot of things that I want to buy soon. Then Unearthly Cosmetics is gonna release a palette called Just a Taste, which looks like a bigger palette. I have no clue what it is about, but the packaging so far looks really cool, just like everything from Unearthly, and I just can't wait to see what they have prepared for us. Then Glamlight is collaborating with Coca-Cola, and they have a Coca-Cola Original and also Sherry palette, then two lip glosses, then two lip gloss sets, one from the original Coca-Cola and one from the cherry one. I don't know, but the original Coca-Cola kind of looks, reminds me one of the, I don't know if it was the Chucky palette. It's like a smaller version of that, or one of those Halloween palettes that they had last year. But I think it was maybe it was the Valentine Chucky palette. It was kind of like grays with reds. I don't know, like, to me it kind of looks like that, just in smaller version. I don't wear reds very often, like pretty much never, only maybe sometimes for Halloween, but otherwise you don't see me wearing red. Sometimes with like pink and then like add red accent at the end of the eye or something like that, but I don't wear full red ever, pretty much. So that's not really for me. Then Glisten Cosmetics has a new Halloween set. So there's the Pick of the Patch Halloween kit for $57. Bed to the Bone Halloween kit for also $57, and Friday of the Night Halloween kit for $57, and you can get that on Glisten, and you can also use discount codes. So I think these look really nice. I like the pick of the patch, like it's very orange green. I think that's really cool, and I wouldn't mind getting that, but I don't know if I'm gonna really have if I would have time to use it and just like, you know, really really get some fun out of that. So yeah, but I think it's really cool. These sets look really nice, and I definitely wouldn't mind getting that. Then a release that I already bought is the 7 Elysian Sins. I don't actually know how to pronounce that in English. I know that in Czech, but it's the collaboration between Micka Beauty Shop and Icarus MUA. It's gorgeous. It's 7 shades inspired by the 7 deadly sins. They're all wonderful. Like when I was reading the descriptions of this and when I looked at the swatches, it looks so gorgeous. So I bought these, and then I think 3 singles from previous collections, you know, just a couple that I really wanted. But I didn't know if I'm gonna get the full 7 shades from this collection or not. But when I was kind of reading the descriptions, I realized that I really want all of them. Maybe there's 2 that I technically could kind of dupe with my collection, but I just really want them, and I haven't bought it from Micka in a while. I don't remember last time I bought from Micka, but I think it was like spring or something. So I definitely want to have something new from them. And yeah, I already bought it. I bought it on Friday, right when it launched. So I can't wait to get that. Then Bella Beauty Bar released the Vamp palette. It's a 15 pan magnetic palette for $72. You have 3 multi-chromes, 2 holochromes, 1 ultra metallic, 1 ultra sparkle shimmer, 7 mattes, and 1 sequin matte. I'm still kind of wondering because first when they launched it, I was just kind of like, this is a red palette and I don't wear red. But the more I'm looking at it, the more I see the purples and those like fun grays which could look gorgeous with these like more corally reds and like the purples. The more I look at it, the more I like it, honestly. And lately, I've kind of been a little bit into these colors. I don't think I would wear a full red look, but maybe like an accent with some of these really deep colors. And I really want to try Bella Beauty Bar because I've heard nothing but good things about them. So I just really want to, you know, test them out. We'll see. It should be on the new Monolith launch, which we'll see when that's gonna be. So yeah, if there's not gonna be too many other palettes that I want, I might pick this one as well. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna be in the next Monolith's launch. Then Beauty Bay released the Celestial Charms 20 color palette, which we talked about last week. It was just kind of like sneak peek of the packaging. It looks really pretty. It actually looks really pretty. I've seen a comparisons with their, was it Age of Opulence or some other palettes that they had previously, which isn't available anymore. I really like this color style. The blue, purple, pinky, mauvey, goldy. I don't know, like it looks very New Year's for me, or like very very wintry, and I just love this and I want to get it. I haven't bought it in on Beauty Bay for a while now, and I've only tried their Nikki Tutorials palette. So I really want to try their formula again and see like what they are like. And I think this could be a really nice palette to get. So maybe I'll buy it today, like later in the evening. Maybe, yeah. It looks gorgeous. It looks really pretty. And the shimmers looks really sparkly. And I think there was also like either a highlighter palette with this or something. Like there was one small 9 pan palette that looked like all highlighters or all multichromes or something. I don't actually remember, but it looked really, really fun. And I want that small one as well. Lately, I've been really into all these like all shimmer palettes. I'm sorry, it's just what I'm into. So yeah, that's something that I would really like to get. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's the full shimmer palette, and there's so many like fun shades, and they all look really like iridescent. So yeah, I want that as well. They're not expensive. By the way, isn't expensive, so why not? Then the Jolly Beauty. We already know the inside of the Spellbound palette. It is so gorgeous. It's all these like gray dark shades with the purples, and like lately I've been really into that, but it is way too big. This could have been like 12 pan palette, I'm sure. There's a lot of shades that look extremely similar, and I don't really need like 7 different variants of berry purple. But there's also a, I think it's called Moonchild Highlight Palette. I want that one. It's for $29. The palette is $57. And there's also like lipsticks and there's, I think, 3 metallic liquid lipsticks for $21, and then two lip glosses for $18. You can get the whole collection for $381, but I really want the highlighters. They look really fun. I love the packaging of it. I think there was a brand that had similar packaging a while ago, but I don't remember what it was. I wish the palette was smaller. It's also like, I don't know, something about the outside of the packaging looks similar to the new Odin's Eye palette. Like there's a vibe going on, I guess. I don't know if it's a new trend or something. I wish this palette was smaller. Like there's so many shades that look extremely similar, but they all look so beautiful. But yeah, I really want the highlighters. I know I already have one highlighter palette from Electrum Cosmetics, the Daydreamer, but I really want this one. Lately, it's just been really obsession of mine. I love iridescent shades, both on my eyes and on my face. And yeah, I think this should be on Monolith if I understood that correctly, so I want this one. I also want the Oracle highlighter by Bella Beauty Bar. It's just lately I've been really into these things. I can't help myself, sorry. Then Lightslacker is re-releasing or like restocking the God, how was it called? The Book of Shadows or Book of Hexes, which was a collection of nail polishes last year, and I wasn't able to get it because it was just immediately sold out. And every time I finally saved up for it, it wasn't available. And then when it was available, I didn't have the money for it. So they're restocking that, and they're also adding one new shade and 3 new Aurora powders, which I don't really use these powders, but I really want the original collection from of the Book of Hexes because it looks amazing, and that one is launching on the 9th or something. Yes, 9th. So that's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have my money ready and I just want that. Then Diavrune Cosmetics is, I think, collaborating with M. Jones and Basket Case Beauty. There's gonna be 2 new, I think, palettes, The Witch of the Wildflower and Warlock of the Wood. The aesthetics is amazing. Like from what they've released so far, I really want that. I know I've wanted the previous Diavrim palettes as well, but like this one, like that, I want to really see what that's gonna be. And if it's something that I like, I'm immediately buying that because that just really speaks to me. Wicked Widow is having a new release, and it's the Tales of Terror collector's box, and I think it's gonna be like a palette and some kind of liquid products, either lip glosses, highlighters or something, and then 2 blushes. I know that one of them is like purple, and I think the other one is like orange, if I remember correctly what they've released, and I think they're cream blushes in a palette, or like in a pan. I really want to see the palette because that looks really pretty and I just really want that. but I don't know when it's coming. Let me actually see. Yeah, I don't think they have a date for the release. Then Alter Ego released a Mist Heaven eyeshadow palette. It has 18 shades, and I think this is supposed to be a dupe of the Huda Beauty, the kind of grayish, cool toned, neutral palette. I don't remember what it was called, because it looks very similar to that, at least from what I remember. And I know that Alter Ego usually dupes either Natasha Denona or Huda Beauty, so I'm not interested in that. It's very neutral, but I love the packaging. It looks very, I don't know, kind of Twilight inspired, kind of. It's a really good one. I think the Huda Beauty palette is called Grunge, but I could be lying about that. And I think this palette is already available. No, yes. Yes, it's already available. And then Davina is having another palette. It's the Stunning Witch palette. No, Twilight something. Twilight Whispers palette. It's a 9 pan. It's coming out today. And you can use a code to get 15% off. I don't know how much it's gonna cost though, but it looks amazing. It's very like purple, pink, green, I think, kind of gray. It looks really fun. I've never tried Davina. I don't know if this is the palette that I'm gonna try from them, but I definitely want to. By the end of the year, I would like to buy something from them. Hopefully, I'm gonna be available. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to do that. But yeah, it's really pretty and like really cool aesthetic and everything. I really want that. So yeah, that's kind of everything for today. Let me know what you thought about this video and about these releases. As I said, I already bought the Micka Beauty Shop palette, the Micka Beauty Shop singles. I want to get the Beauty Bay palette or palettes. I want to get the highlighters from Jolie Beauty if it comes on Monolith. And I really want the Book of Hexes from Lights Lacquer. Those are like the things that I know I want to get. We'll see about the rest, if I'm gonna be able to buy it, if it's gonna be interesting for the things that we haven't seen the inside of. But definitely let me know what you thought about this video and if you've liked this video. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll be super happy to see you in my next video. So bye!